Give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles and bishops, a great millstone for enduring, pushing his truth and teaching and showing others how to do the same. And, for not being too reserved to where you won't speak up. I'll just say it as that. Salaki, if it's hard to hear me, I had to walk off the property when I'm on my lunch break. And it just is what it is. Let me start with a scripture. God damn it. Book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. My children, and these are the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Latinos, Latinas, Native Americans, it's like Seminole Indians, Africans, and so forth. And the mixed multitude of so-called races that don't look black. They might look white, Asian, and so forth. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. All right, so if we're forced to sit there, and not sit there, but if we're forced to be trapped inside of this body, trapped on side of planet Earth, trapped inside of this solar system, galaxy, whatever, and just deal with what we're forced to see, hear, smell, taste, touch, it is the wrath of the Lord. No matter who you are, especially if you're an Edomite, prepare for the wrath of the Lord. So, prepare for double that you've put on the so-called niggas, bitches, spics, Indians, and so forth. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. Maybe a plague of the heart, plague of the body. I was about to say plague of doctrine. Ooh, that's scary. All right. For thy enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction. Now, if we're persecuted, we're charged with something, then we're persecuted, punished. So by default, we may feel like this from time to time.
All right, bro, I'm in a hanging position. Let's start.
All right. Hey, where y'all fruits and vegetables at? What? We need all fruits and vegetables. Before we get started with our show, Hang with Orangutan, we need all fruits and vegetables.
Throw us out.
First voice you heard was Eve. Second voice you heard was Jacob's. Now, you women are through, and so are you men that find fun doing the will of the women. I say will of the women because if this was the will of the man, then that woman is stupid for being with that man. Why would you be with the man who says, let's go to the zoo and make fun of the monkeys and record it and let's try to be famous? That's just ridiculous.
Fruits and vegetables.
Y'all don't have no fruits and vegetables? Y'all don't? Hey, Barry, get down. Barry,
what's up?
Get down.
Wow, what's up?
They don't have no fruits and no vegetables.
What? They ain't bring no fruits and no vegetables, man.
And since I just thought of it, on another note, I'll say this. I was out Park Heights a few weeks ago. This little dog, you know how little dogs do, they bark all the time. Little dog was barking, ran up to me barking while he was inside the gate. I said to the dog,
y'all might as well go on over there where the giraffes at. Go over there where the giraffes at because we're not performing if
Salaki. When I said I'm sorry, the dog immediately stopped barking. Then I thought to myself, I said, dang, the owner must have said I'm sorry to the dog so many times that the dog understands English. Some of these animals understand English. So when you come at them talking about food, you see how this orangutan just pointed at him. All right, so we may be as the orangutan as far as the way people are coming at us, or we may be as the other ones and feeling like these other people are the orangutans, the other people are the stupid monkeys, right? That didn't turn into humans yet, like Cat Williams said, right? So we have to endure all things and count it all joy when we fall into these diverse temptations, because
I don't have no
endures,
fruit
Yeah, go with the
it
giraffe.
strengthens
and
our
no
faith.
vegetable.
All right, it helps towards our endurance if we are to endure. Salak, y'all didn't mean to hit the button. It's getting loud over here. Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee. So who is our enemy? Babylon the Great, America, Esau, Edom, the whole world. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't playing no games. Now see how they taunted that orangutan in the last video, and on this video they had the nerve to put their hands up to the cage. And this is what they're gonna do to us. They're gonna take us for a joke. They're gonna play with us. But as it is written, blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that bless my hands, that train my fingers, that teaches my fingers to fight and my hands to war. Roughly paraphrasing, I might have reversed the fingers, hands part. See, the tables turn, Esau. The tables are turning. The book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers, okay, we're in captivity now. They have us in the cage, thinking that they could make fun of us regards of food or, God damn, shorty, let somebody cross the street. That they could make fun of us in regards of food, or that they could just come into the cage and just play with us. All right, especially the woman. All right, the woman thinks it's a joke. She said, "Oh, Jake is defenseless. Let me make fun of him. Let me, yeah, all right." The book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers and the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. All right, so the only place to be delivered from the noise of the archers, which is the ICBM missile shot from Russia, North Korea, China, Iran, Iraq, whatever, right? Everybody gonna want to bomb this place, right? They shall rehearse the righteous acts. That goes for not doing the Sabbath Fridays to Saturday. All right, that's not rehearsing the righteous acts. That's doing what you want to do. All right, that's rehearsing righteous acts unrighteously. All right, unless you didn't know. But once you know, then the Lord should put it on your spirit to change. If not, you just, fuck you then. Man, woman, or child. Talk about some fuck that moon. Bitch, fuck you. Shit. Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers and the places of drawing water, Babylon the Great, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not Jesus, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel, okay, which is brotherly love. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates, the elders, okay, the apostles of GMS. Slacky, man. Some bad reception over here. Lamentations chapter 5, verse 14. The elders have ceased from the gate, and that's how we fell off. The young men from their music, okay? And we're not singing true praises to the Lord anymore. Okay, now you got brew hop, hippity hoppity, brewity boppity. All right? So the elders are back at the gate, trying to restore the nation. All right, we fell off when the elders, when the correct elders ceased from being at the gate. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. All right. So the captives who hasten to be loose, surely oppression make a wise man mad. You see that face? He's not playing no games. And he could have got the other man, but he wanted him. His eyes was locked in on him. He touched the other man. The other man ain't get close to him since. He wanted him. All right, now watching the next scene, his feet is going to be posted on the bars to help leverage with him trying to get this man, the enemy. All right, your kingdoms are going to be destroyed by the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. And that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at Salakia, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, and the angel of the Lord before them. All right, so in that day, in days coming ahead, the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai are going to be more powerful than that orangutan. All right, they're going to come after every single body who made fun of the orangutan nation. You can hear in the background all the monkeys going, but that one monkey, they ain't make not one noise because he wasn't playing no games. And if you go back to the other two monkeys with the orangutans, where the couple was talking to those orangutans, they wasn't saying no noise because they wasn't playing no game. Shalom.